Hello, my name is Joanna and I want to welcome you to Athlone Castle Visitor Centre. Each August, Ireland celebrates the National Heritage Week. Heritage Week is coordinated by the Heritage Council with people from all over the country celebrating Irish built, natural and cultural heritage. This year, we want to bring you on a journey of Athlone throughout the centuries. As you can see, I've put on my medieval Viking dress because today I'm going to show you how to make something really special. In this video tutorial, I will show you how to make a Viking boat costume. Are you ready? What we're going to do first is build our own Viking boat. To do so, you will need a large box. So to measure your box, just put it on the ground and step into it. If you see that it's wide enough to walk around, it's perfect size. So we'll need some brown paint. I have some here. As you can see, I have different color of paints as well. We will need those for shields. If you don't want to use paint, you can use crayons or coloring pencils, or I have pastels here. For putting together the ship and for decorating, we'll need paper plates for shields. We'll need some tools here. So scissors, first of all, there'll be some cutting. So make sure that you have a grown-up helping you. A hole puncher. You will need stapler, double-sided tape, or glue dots. We'll also need a long piece of ribbon. Now, it has to be quite long because this is how we're gonna wear our ship. Let's begin. So I'm gonna take the box, and first thing, you see how it's glued here or sellotaped? I'm gonna open that. So again, ask a grown-up for help when using scissors. And I'm just gonna slide it across gently, and I should be able to pull it apart now. As you can see, when we open the box, it has like those little wings. We don't need them. So we're going to have to cut them off. So again, if you're using scissors, make sure that you have someone helping you out. And just cut, try to stick to the line so your ship is nice and even. One gone. Now keep those because we'll need them. Now we're going to paint it. So I'm going to lay it flat on the table and I'm going to take the brown paint and let me see. I might actually use this spongy kind of a thing and just paint the whole surface. Remember, we'll be putting shields on the outside of the ship. I've painted both sides and we're just going to wait for it to dry. In the meantime, we're going to work on the other parts of our ship. While we're waiting for the main body of the ship to dry, we are going to prepare the hull and the keel. These are the front and the back part of the ship. And if you've seen pictures of a Viking boat, it usually has the keel decorated with the head of a dragon. So we're going to try and draw one. So we're going to do it on the pieces of the cardboard box that we cut out. Two matching ones, and they'll be for the dragon head. I'm going to take the pencil and try and draw the dragon. Now, he's going to have a really pointy ear there and a long neck, and then nose. Will we draw teeth? I think we should. Pointy teeth. Just 3. To make it look a little bit more fierce. And then just curved to the bottom. So I have my dragon traced with pencil. I started with pencil because if there's any mistake, you can rub it off. But to make it easier to cut, I'm just going to trace it with the black marker now. Now, we will need 2 of those, but to make sure that they match, what I'll do is cut this one, and then we're going to trace the outlines on the other side, on the other piece of cardboard, and cut it out. As I said, we need 2, so I'm going to place this one on top, get the pencil, and trace it again. Now, we have our dragon cut out in 2 pieces. It's time to paint. When we're painting, I'm going to paint 2 kind of a mirror side. So when they're placed beside each other, they're looking at each other, okay? Because they'll be glued together. So we want to have the nice colored, nicely painted dragon on both sides. I'm going to take the brown paint and run through the whole side of the dragon, and we'll decorate him later with, we'll give him eyes and maybe a little bit of different colors. We're gonna wait for it to dry, and in the meantime we can paint our shields. We want the shields to be really colorful and stand out. We're going to use the different colors of paint now. I'll start by creating a design. So on the first plate, I'm going to split it. I'm going to draw a line across and then along the middle. I'll put this away, and I'm going to paint this part yellow, this part red, this one yellow, and this one red again. And again, if you want, you can use crayons or markers. I'm just going to use paint. I'm going to start with this color, and I'm just going to go across, and I'm going to paint the bottom half. Do the same on this side, and there will be a pink strip in the middle. And then, as I said, pink in the middle, it gives it a nice contrast, and it will stand out when we put it on the side of our Viking ship. Now, the third shield I'll be doing is going to be very special, because on this shield I'm going to include a Viking rune, which was this character nearly like a letter that symbolized protection. Okay, so as the background, I'm going to use the green paint. So while I was waiting for the shield to dry, I prepared a few more. So I think I'm going to use one of my gold pens or markers. And it's very simple to draw the rune. You make a straight line coming from the top to the bottom. You can use any color. I think black would be nice, or yellow. So this is the beginning of it. And now we're going to draw kind of little tree. So one arm on this side and one on that side. And that's going to be our protection rune. Now we're going to decorate our dragon. I'm going to draw some eyes. I'm using paint, black paint, but you might find it easier just to use a marker. And we're going to try and make him look really fierce, because he has to protect the Vikings. And that's his eye. I'm going to do a little bit of line here to mark the ear. And I'm going to take my silver marker and I'm going to draw his sharp teeth. And just to finish it off, I'm going to use the gold marker to trace around. So it would, in the sea, on the sea, it would reflect, the gold would reflect the sun and sparkle. And we have our dragon finished. So let's put it all together now. First thing we're going to do is put together the dragon. So this is where it's going to go, and we need to glue the head together so it stays together, and we're going to do this using the double-sided tape. So I'm going to open it up, cut pieces of the double-sided tape, just the small ones, one on the ear. I'm going to put one here and two small ones, small pieces of tape, one here and one on this side. Okay, and now we're going to open it up. We're going to take this off, and now we're going to push them two together, make sure that they match. Time to put the body of the ship together, and to make sure that it stays kind of this wide, we're going to put a little bit of twine on each end. Just always make sure that you fit into the box. So using the hole puncher, punch two little holes, one and two. And then we're going to take our twine, a nice long piece of twine. I'm going to cut it off, and I'm going to put it through one side and tie it here, just loosely. I'm going to twirl it around so the knot is inside and you can't see it. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. So we're going to attach the dragon. So to do so, we need to slide it in here. And we're going to use the stapler to stick it together. Making sure that he's looking proudly towards the sea. One and two. I'm going to put this down and secure the dragon from the base as well. So one, and the same on the other side. Now it's handier to just put it flat on the table. Now, so our dragon is attached to the ship. Arrange the shield. So I want this one to be the first one. I think this one will be my second one on this side, and I'd say we'll use the red one on. So this is going to be one side of the ship. So I'm just placing the dot at the back of the plate and sticking the shield, making sure that it's secured. Now we're going to do the same with the rest. Our ship is nearly finished. We have attached the shields on both sides. We have the dragon head, and all we need is the braces so we can actually wear our ship. So I'm going to measure the ribbon. So we're going to cut it in half. Just simple snip. And now we're going to attach it. So we need to use the stapler and attach the ribbon like this, and then turn it and do the same on the other side. And really quickly We have one of the braces done, and the same on the other side. Now, try and make sure that the position of where you're attaching the brace matches on both sides. So you can close the box and measure it this way, and just a quick click of the stapler, and this is attached. And we're going to do the same on the other side. And you know what that means? Our Viking ship costume is now ready. So there you have it. This is our Viking boat costume. Let's try it on. Thank you for watching this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it, and we're looking forward to seeing all your beautiful Viking boat costumes. Do send us your photographs to info@athlonecastle.ie. We'd love to see them. I also wanted to thank the Heritage Council and the Irish World Town Network for funding our Heritage Week activities. Thank you so much.